Welcome back, agents. In this video, I'm going to share with you some techniques and tricks that you can use in your real estate videos to feel more comfortable on camera and come off more authentic in your videos. And this way you can build a deeper relationship with your audience. But first, I want to acknowledge one of the most common objections that I get from real estate agents about making videos, and that's that they say that they think that they look and sound weird on video. And I honestly can't tell you how many agents I've had say that to me, but believe it or not, there is actually a psychological reason why we think that we look and sound weird when we make videos. And to demonstrate this, I want you to first take a look at this picture of Abraham Lincoln. This is one of the most iconic pictures of Abraham Lincoln. You've probably seen this picture hundreds of times in your life. And he probably looks very familiar and exactly how you remember him. But now I want you to take a look at this picture. Something just feels a little weird and a little off about this image, doesn't it? And no, I didn't do any really in-depth Photoshop work to this picture. All I did was flip it horizontally. But because our brains are so used to seeing this image flip the other way, it just looks very unnatural and looks very weird to us. And this is exactly what happens when you record yourself on video. So the image that you typically see of yourself in the mirror every single day of your life gets flipped horizontally when you record yourself on video. And the truth is that practically nobody has a perfectly symmetrical face. We all have little blemishes and wrinkles and little imperfections, and now those are all flipped on the other side of our face, and our brains don't really know what to do with that. It just looks weird and unnatural. And you can do a quick little experiment to see this for yourself. Look at yourself in a mirror and your right hand is on your right side. Your left hand is on your left side. But when you record yourself, now your right hand is on the left side of the image and your left hand is on the right side of the image, and your entire face is flipped the other way. But you have to trust me, you look beautiful on camera, and this is something that literally everybody goes through when they first start making videos, is that they think that they just look weird and off for some reason. But personally, I think that kind of understanding the psychology behind why you think you look a little weird on video will help you really overcome that, and just know that this is something that literally everybody goes through when they first start recording themselves. Now, another common objection I get from people is that they say, I sound weird on video, or they'll say, do I really sound like that? And once again, this is incredibly common, and I call this one the voicemail phenomenon, because that's typically when people first hear a recording of their voice. Now, when you typically speak, you're actually hearing your voice internally. It's resonating with inside your own head, and that's typically how you hear your voice. But when you remove that and you're hearing your voice from an external source and it's coming, the sound waves are hitting your ears, vibrating your eardrums, converting that into sound, your voice sounds just a little bit different. You're not used to hearing it that way. You're used to hearing it internally, not externally. Because of this, everybody's voice sounds a little bit different when they're hearing it externally and not internally. But trust me, you've got the voice of an angel. This is just another one of those common objections and fears that people have to overcome when they first start making videos. So now let's say that you're brand new to making video. You've now overcome that anxiety about thinking that you look weird and sound weird. You understand that everybody goes through that and you're ready to start making videos, but you're really concerned that somebody's gonna leave a negative comment on your video and that anxiety is just driving you crazy. Well, if that's you, then I actually don't recommend that you start with YouTube. I'd recommend that you start with Facebook instead, specifically Facebook on your personal profile. And here's why. YouTube is a bit of the Wild West. You're opening yourself up to the entire world. Anybody can watch your video and comment on it completely anonymously. Facebook, on the other hand, is literally all your family and friends, and most of whom actually live in your local area. You don't have to worry about your coworkers or your grandmother leaving you a negative comment on your Facebook video. It really just doesn't happen. So if you're brand new to making videos, this is actually where I recommend a lot of people start. Pull out your phone and just record a couple quick videos and upload them to your personal profile just to get more comfortable on camera and comfortable putting yourself out there. A couple simple videos that you can make is doing a market update video. Literally pull up the latest market update stats for your area and just read them off in a video and upload that to your Facebook page. Or make some videos giving some home buying or home selling tips and just upload it to your personal page. And even if that gives you a little too much anxiety, then start off by uploading some Facebook stories. Facebook stories disappear after just 24 hours. So now that I've covered some of the most common objections to making videos, let's actually jump into some tips and techniques that you can use to come off as more authentic and natural and comfortable on camera. And the first tip that I would give you is stop scripting out your videos, or at least if you do, don't read them verbatim in your videos. A big breakthrough for me with my videos is when I stopped writing out entire scripts for my videos and instead just made bullet points for my videos. So my script for this video just says, talk about making bullet point scripts, and then I have a few subheadings under that bullet point as well. But what I'm not doing is writing out every single word I'm going to say in the video and then trying to memorize those words, or even worse, reading off a teleprompter the entire time. And by making a bullet point on what topics to talk and just kind of winging it, you sound more authentic. You come off more natural in the video. The truth is, trying to type out an entire script that sounds very natural and authentic never really works. Typically, our scripts come off way too formal and proper, and then our videos come off very formal and proper and boring. I much prefer just writing down a bullet point of a topic that I want to talk about. Maybe I'll ramble on for that topic for a good 10 minutes, and I'll edit that down to the best 2 minutes out of that 10-minute ramble to actually use in my videos. So my next tip is to use your hands, make facial expressions, move around a little bit. When we have natural conversations with people, we typically kind of move around, our eyes move around, we make facial expressions. But too often in videos, especially when you're reading from a script or trying to memorize a script, your video comes off like this, where you barely move an inch and you stare directly at the camera, and it comes off very unnatural. The next time you make a video, try to move your hands, move your head, make facial expressions, and try to just make it more natural. Moving around a little bit, I think, is gonna make your video much more interesting and energetic, and it's gonna help you connect with your audience on a much deeper level. So look, if you wanna learn the 10 videos that I think that every real estate agent should make for their business, you can check that out right here. And don't forget to subscribe for more video marketing and real estate tips for the next gen agent. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you over in the next video.